fucking live. Alright. Good morning, everybody. I just got back from the store and bought me a little bag of tobacco because I'm out. But they have removed the self-serve coffee and soda. You can't self-serve your drinks. And I guess they said they got caught because it was supposed to be like that from the beginning for this COVID thing. And I was like, I told the guy, I was like, man, more people have died from the flu than this COVID. He's like, I know. There's nothing we can do about it. And I was like, yeah, man, there's ain't nothing you can do about it. But so what I wanted to talk about was so they've taken away your self-serve options. So how many people would walk in and see the coffee machines missing and just assume that they removed the coffee or it was down and they couldn't get any? See how much profit they're losing there and how much time and profit they're losing by having a self-serve. Like there's only 2 people working in the store and the cash register guy's got to self-serve somebody, you know? That takes time away. That's profit, dude. Man, it's just one thing after another. They're coming down on everybody with this bullshit. Costing us money. It's costing us time. You know? I mean, think of the technological advances we've lost in the past 3 or 4 months. You know, because of this shutdown. I understand there's people dying, but it's not the numbers that they're showing, and it's definitely not a concerning amount of people compared to the rest of the viruses that go around yearly. So, anyway, the main story this morning is bankruptcies. All these commercial stores, retail stores are getting bankruptcy letters. I mean eviction notices because they've gone bankrupt or they haven't paid the rent. So what we're going to see with the opening come back is maybe your favorite retail outlet, specialized retail outlets like clothing stores, bookstores, you know, knick-knack stores, might not come back because they couldn't pay the rent during the past 2 or 3 months. And for most people, that spells the end of the line for a jump into the retail business, a jump into the franchising. You know, a lot of these places are franchised and they're individual owners. So you get put out of business, and that's it for that store and that location, you know, until somebody else franchises it up and opens another one just like it. So, you know, Trump came out yesterday and said he was talking about Virginians and wanting to get the governor out of Virginia. And he said that, you know, you better keep your guns to protect your potatoes or something to that effect, you know. So basically he's hinting on a food crisis, you know, to where you're going to be protecting your potatoes. And so I've thought about investing in it would look ugly, you know, but it would protect my fruit trees in my garden if I put a fence with barbed wire on top. And I think the tallest fence you can have in the city is 7 or 8 feet. So, you know, a 6 foot fence with barbed wire on top, that would make it 8 feet or 7 feet. And so I think that might be the best approach for me to protect my food stores, my garden and stuff during the summertime and growing season. But uh, me and my son are going to go look at crossbows and get a couple crossbows, since you know, my mother doesn't like firearms, but you know, crossbows are something else. We can still hunt and everything with crossbows, and protect ourselves here on the property if somebody came trying to get in or something. Loading a crossbow isn't too much more work than loading a gun, although loading a gun is a lot faster, you know, than loading a crossbow. But what you're going to see is um, a lot of people losing their houses, their mortgages, losing just their way of life, you know, here pretty soon. I mean, the whole wave of of this being shut down hasn't really hit yet, but it will hit, and it's starting to trickle in right now. So, and what you're going to see, these banks start going insolvent one by one by one. Bank of America done sold a bunch of shit, and they're on the top. BlackRock is right underneath them, and they're number two in selling off things. So what you're going to see is these financial institutions going insolvent. Like, I made a video prior to this one a couple weeks ago about the banks going insolvent. And that was some inside information, that the quarterly reports hadn't gone out. I don't think they go out until the 26th of this month. But you know, we'll just have to wait and see. It's gonna be rough, but we'll make it through somehow. Get out, speak your voice, protest, do what you can to open up everything again, and get rid of this social distancing bullshit that isn't helping anybody. You know, it's not helping anybody. Just be eyes open, no fear. Be awake, be aware. You know, speak your mind, folks. And I hope they give us another stimulus package, because there's so many people that need it right now. Even if it does cost us more in the long run, um, I'd rather be paying a few cents extra every month for things, and and have a couple extra $1,000, you know, to spend. But so there's that. There's, waving to my waving to my neighbors, waving to my neighbors going to the river. Neighbors going to the river today, although it might rain. Uh, there's the sun, and it's a beautiful morning, beautiful Ozark morning out this morning. You know, people out walking their dogs, pushing their kids. They ain't got no masks on. It's a fairly normal morning here in the Ozarks. But anyway, folks, you all have an excellent day. If it rains on you, I'm sorry. If it rains on you tomorrow, I'm sorry. That's just casual Memorial weekend weather. that we've been seeing for several years now. Usually rains Memorial Weekend somewhere here in the Midwest. But you folks have an excellent day, and peace out, motherfuckers. Mission Control's out of here.